behind our backs and stuff?
I mean, we got show decisions that we need to make, so we gotta evaluate all the acts, kind of talk about how we market things. It's just all kind of the business.
There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that goes on. And also I just clicked go live like 15 seconds ago, so the very beginning that might have gotten cut off. Welcome to Spitball 18. I think they heard the 18 part, but it's Spitball number 18. Virtual Spitball number 18 during pandemic.
Computer lab.
Yeah, and that song played too. Thanks, Chris. So yeah, usually we ask how everybody's doing. How's everybody doing?
I'm doing good.
Right
good. Better today than fucking 2 nights ago.
Oh.
Well, you got to tell us, Crazy.
Yeah.
I don't want to take up too much time. I was just really sad about my mom. And I couldn't go to sleep until like fucking 5 a.m. It happens, guys. People die. I mean, have you ever heard of people dying? It happens.
Heard about that.
And
heard about it.
Were you just missing her?
You know them. Sometimes you miss them. That's what happened. And also it makes me have like I'm afraid to go to sleep because I get anxiety, what's called death anxiety, about not being able to wake up. So I just didn't go to sleep, but I made sure I was alive today to show up.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, Kraz. Well, we're glad you made it to Spitball in 18 at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this might be my last night. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm just kidding. God, I mean, I put myself through torture and then I make fun of it. I mean, it's okay. It's okay, guys. I'm all right.
Does anybody notice anything different about any of the people on the screen?
Somebody looks like they woke up on the right side of the bed.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Somebody in my top row. I don't know where I am on anybody else's screen.
Huh.
And it's not me, but it's on my top row.
I think the person's position doesn't change for anyone.
Oh, really?
Really?
We know?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's cool. Well, yeah, maybe we'll keep exploring that as the show goes on. We'll see.
Okay.
I have like a big surprise.
Yeah.
When we find out, it'll be a big surprise.
I think that might keep some of our viewers tuned in to see figure out what we're talking about.
Yeah, we've given a couple hints, so make us your guess in the chat.
Yeah. Oh, that's good, Thomas. Yeah.
Good.
Okay, cool. Well, Spitball number 18. Something we've been doing also is we want to say that Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. And
Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, we've been just like highlighting a protest or an action that's been going on in Chicago every couple of weeks. So it's in the video description, but the thing that's happening that we're just pointing at is there's a march in Englewood on the 17th, which is this Saturday at 3 p.m. 67th and Ashland. There's a link in the video description, but it's just a march to end gun violence in Chicago. And if you're available and can get down there, then that would be a cool thing to do. Also, I wanted to ask if anybody else had, sometimes other people have something they want to mention. So I just wanted to open that up. Claire, right on.
It's kind of not a specific event, but I started volunteering as a legal observer at protests with the National Lawyers Guild, and I really have enjoyed it because I like to have a task to do at the protest. So I would recommend if anyone's interested in that to do it. It's really cool and rewarding.
What exactly do you do, Claire?
So basically, as a legal observer, your job is to make sure that anyone who's arrested doesn't get lost in the system. So you're like basically right there asking them what their name is, their date of birth. If you witness acts of police violence, you're talking to the people who have either been the victims of it, or you're writing down badge numbers and trying to get the officer information, but a lot of times both. So it's intense. Well, the first time I ever did it was at the protest at the just a protest that got the police were very violent, and then I've also done it at ones where it was like nothing the whole time. So it's just cool. It's like you feel like you're helping people.
Absolutely.
And how do you do it? How do you said like the National Lawyers Guild?
So you can, yeah. So there's usually a chapter in most cities, like LA would have one, CRAS or like, I don't know, Chicago. I just Googled like Chicago National Lawyers Guild, and then I emailed them and was like, hey, I'd like to do training to be a legal observer. And I did like, you do like a Zoom training, and then you just get added to the listserv and you can sign up.
Fucking A, that's awesome. Well, thanks for sharing that, Claire. That's really cool.
You're welcome.
Happy Indigenous Peoples Day.
Oh,
Yeah.
Happy Indigenous Peoples Day. All the DMVs in Chicago were closed and they still call it Columbus Day.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Come on now, let's get over that trash.
I know. All righty. Well, this is spitballing. Is it 17, Thomas?
No, dude, it's 18. You gotta be kidding me.
Is it 16?
No, dude, it's 18. You gotta be kidding me.
Is it spitballing 10?
Oh my goodness, you're killing me here. It's 18.
Is it the first one that we've ever done?
No, far from it. It's 18.
That's right. It's spitballing 18. Okay. All right. So first act of the night is, or Tom's not forgetting anything? Are we ready to rock and roll here?
We're ready to rock and roll.
All right, cool. So Tommy, who's up first tonight?
We got Claire Austin Smith opening up the show.
Woo!
Warm round of applause and a cool song.
Woo!
Yeah.
Claire, it's all you, buddy.
Okay. Do I just wait? I'll wait. Kraz, you can stay on if you want.
Oh, I was looking for my stop video. I'm sorry.
No, but you can. You can.
I'll let you do your thing, girl.
Okay. Okay, so I wanted to share, we'll see how much time I have, but I've been sharing a couple jokes and then some writing I've been doing during quarantine. So this is one anecdote about the beginning of quarantine when I had to move home and I was living with my parents for 4 months, and it was really nice to be home with my parents and I liked that a lot, but some of their neighbors kind of suck. And so within like the first couple of weeks of living there, I was back in my childhood bedroom and everything. My mom got this email from one of our neighbors and it just said window. It said, hi, Maggie. That's my mom. And it said, hi, Maggie, please tell your daughter that when she changes clothes at night, we can see her whole ass and pussy through her window. It's sickening. My wife and son have been sick 3 times already, and normally they are very strong. Please tell her to put her whole ass and huge pussy away where it cannot hurt us anymore. We might be able to survive the coronavirus, but we won't be able to survive this if it keeps up. Thanks, Gary.
Wow.
And I think this is really fucked up because he had absolutely nothing to say about my tits. Just for someone who's known me my whole life, my neighbor my whole life, you would think he would have something to say. So that was really rude. And then the other thing, I was kind of thinking about this the other day in general. So I moved home because I went through a breakup right before the pandemic. I was moved home for a little bit, and it just made me realize that how much easier my life could be if I never had to be horny again. And I don't mean if I was never horny. I mean, if I had to be horny, because I'm kind of viewing it not as a choice, but something that's been inflicted on me now. I kind of reached this point when I had a sex dream about Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory, which according to the DSM-5 is a form of self-harm. And so I kind of decided I was sick of living in this hellscape of being horny. And I've made the commitment now that I'm kind of sharing with you that I'm never going to be horny again. And this is okay, because you see, like, the problem with sex is that it involves another person. And then the problem with masturbation is that it involves just me, and then also too much alone time, and therefore an opportunity to be introspective, which also is repulsive. And so therefore that's kind of where I'm coming from. And I know what you're thinking. That's so easy to do. Well, And it's not that easy, okay? It's not that easy because I've noticed in our society, there are these little games that society plays with you to trick you into being horny, which again sickens me. So for example, the other day I logged onto youtube.com to do a yoga class. I like yoga, and this is why I had logged on in the first place. The very website we're actually on right now, kind of triggering. And what was the first result? 60-minute yoga flow for your libido. No, the algorithm is trying to destroy me and ruin my life. I understand that this is different than what has been discussed in the Netflix documentary, The Social Dilemma, but I think it basically tracks. I have not seen The Social Dilemma. If I could tell the algorithm what I want, this is what I would tell the algorithm. I would like a 60-minute vinyasa flow to turn my pussy into a rock hard solid clamshell so strong that the strongest man's hand would certainly shatter upon trying to broach just trying to touch it, just shatter. And I'd also like it to have a little bottle opener, like on those rainbow flip-flops. Because I thought those were cool, and they only made them for boys when I was in college. Another reason why, yeah, exactly, sexist. Another reason why I've decided to never be horny again is because I'm now single. And because I'm single, I've experienced a brief period of time on the apps, and I'm not talking to Applebee's, baby. I'm talking about Tinder and Hinge. And I didn't, yeah, boo. And I didn't download Bumble because I thought it looked like a Republican dating app and offensive to bees. So anyway, after a couple months on these apps, I began to notice a theme based on who else was on these apps and then who else was messaging on these apps. The message seemed to be like, hey, you, even in these trying times, you could have sex with a fucking loser. Yes, you. And of course, to be marketed all these fucking losers meant that I was a loser too. And as a loser, I don't need an app to help me have sex with other losers. I've had sex with a lot of fucking losers, you know? I've had sex with a man who, in the course of our relationship, both used my Diva Curl hair conditioner, very expensive, and my retinol face cream, which is incredibly abrasive, to masturbate with. He's very stupid.
What?
Yeah, he's really dumb. I don't know. I did not know what retinol was, and it was bad. That's, if you don't know what retinol is, it destroys your first layer of skin, so you get more cells, so you have clear, perfect skin. Something Mike would know about.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, you know, I don't need help. I don't need help there. I'm doing really good. So, and additionally, in the years I've been off the app and now, I've noticed as I've been, you know, back on them, there's so many poly people. There are too many of them, in fact. If I thought the pandemic would do one thing to poly people, it would be to get them to stop trying to get me involved in all of their stuff. I don't want to be involved. Please stop asking me. And I feel like if you are deeply coupled up within the context of a socially isolating global pandemic and you still think you should risk death and your beautiful, ethically non-monogamous relationship to go and suck and fuck a stranger, then I will be forced to conclude a horse hit you on the head very tragically as a small child, giving you irreversible brain damage, but no one has told you, so you've been living with yourself in blissful ignorance since then. And if you're not familiar, that is the plot to the musical The Light in the Piazza, which the Lyric Opera put on in Chicago last year, in which a girl wants to marry an Italian guy, and the mom's like, you can't marry him, and everyone thinks it's because he's Italian, but it's actually because her daughter is mentally disabled. But it has a happy ending because they get married in the end. They get married in the end, and love has no boundaries.
Okay.
So that's kind of happy. Anyway, I also feel like every profile of a poly person on there is they're like, hi, my name's Erin. I'm 28. Sometimes when I leave the house, my socks don't match. And I like it that way. I don't want to be involved. I don't want to be involved because the numbers don't just add up for me. There are too many people on dating apps who are listing themselves as being ethically non-monogamous for there not to be someone on there who is also being unethically non-fucking monogamous. And the reason why is because I just don't believe that everyone on these apps can actually read that fast, because that everyone's out there trying to read the ethical slut, but it's over 300 pages. I don't think you can read that. It's over 300 pages. It's about a completely radical relationship structure that's in opposition to the relationship structure we've all been acculturated with our entire lives. And you think that I believe that you read over 300 pages and then internalized it perfectly? Like, no, you've been mismatching your socks. You don't have the time. Anyway, this is kind of me coming out as an incel. Anyway, thank you so much. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Thank you.
Claire, that was awesome, buddy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sounds
I
like
missed
you have
hearing
a
your stuff, Claire.
hilarious
Yeah.
neighbor.
Oh yeah, I wrote that. Well, should I pop the bubble? I wrote that email myself.
Oh, that was real.
Yeah. Okay, you're right. It was real.
Yeah, that was real.
Real. It was real for me.
Mike, real quick, before you introduce the next act, we have an update from the chat. They think they asked, did Tony do something different? Is Tony the one that has done something?
Oh,
I don't know. What do you guys
Well,
think? Do you think it's me?
yeah.
Do you think it could be me?
I don't know, chat. What do you think? Tony's got his hair down a little lower than normal.
We have
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Long too.
no, that's done. That's
we have
done
like
hair.
2 votes for Tony. So Tony, is it you that have you done anything different?
No.
Ooh.
Hey, okay, chat. Keep guessing.
Yeah.
There was a hint in Claire's set. If you were paying close attention.
There was.
An Easter egg. It's like Marvel. It's kind of Marvel Cinematic Universe type thing.
Mhm. It
Yeah.
was. Really good one.
Yeah, man, chat's going crazy over this right now. Okay, cool. So Thomas, is this? So this is spitball number 7, and who's the next act for tonight, Thomas?
Okay, Mike, it's number 18, and our next act is Eric Peterson.
It is.
Yeah.
Eric's here tonight too.
Yeah.
Here.
Oh my God. Well, let's welcome Eric to the stage.
Can you hear this okay?
Yep.
Great. you could hear it.
Yeah, we can hear
Loved
it.
There were several Easter eggs, several clues contained within about the night's mystery. And if you didn't pick them up, you're really not paying attention. Get it together, spitballing.
We did have one guess in the chat, Thomas.
We did, yeah.
Oh, Eric, that was beautiful, man.
That was great. That was so
Thanks.
cool.
I like get the chills whenever it's so beautiful.
I can't imagine how you would have felt if I had done the comedy bit.
Yeah, thank God you didn't.
So glad you didn't.
Just for safety.
Oh God. Yeah, spitballing audience, can you see anything that's different right now in any of the screens?
I'm saying, like, my room looks dark, but it normally does. So it's like, it's not that someone's screen is darker. That's not what's happening.
Yeah,
I'm getting some
You're right.
text that it's kind of the same.
yeah. Some people are saying their guest is like Eric's room darker. So
Yeah.
it is, but that's not what we're talking about. Let's see. We have on the poll that we just put in, 400 people thought that Claire, are you doing anything different?
Yeah, some people are saying Claire moved some of the pictures in the background of your room.
Okay, no, that's crazy, but no. The good guess. I think that's a good guess.
Yeah, it's a good guess, but no, it's not it.
Okay,
Mhm.
Eric's room is what it's supposed to be. Claire did not change pictures. I guess it's a mystery yet to be solved.
Well, I guess we'll just have to keep spitballing 12 rolling along.
18.
It's 18.
You said
1-8. 1-8.
it's the 18th show.
Who's
18
next
like
on
you
the
got it.
RO, Thomas?
It's just say it's the 18th show, just one time.
We got a good show for everybody tonight. Who's next on the hot RO for tonight's spitballing?
Well, let's give a warm Quenchers spitballing on YouTube round of applause for Linda Orr.
Woo!
That's me, everybody. That's me. Oh my gosh. Looky what we have here.
Can you hear that?
What's up? There's a scratchy going on. Try it again. No, I can't hear it now. Oh yeah, I can hear that. That sounds really good. A little bit louder. Just a little bit louder. Yeah. I'd still go just a little bit louder.
Oh my God.
Can't hear you.
Oh my God.
Hold on.
No. Yeah.
Okay. Can you hear me talking?
I can hear you talking.
Okay.
Is this
Got
by
it.
the hour? Because like, I just want
No,
to make
just
sure I get
hold
my
your horses.
full- Okay.
Yeah, no, we're waiting for everyone to get in to the class. I just was doing a little, I usually teach in person. I usually do
Okay.
these guitar lessons here on person. This is a new thing with the
Okay.
Zoom. It's my first time doing it. No refunds. All right.
Okay.
Well, I'm just going to do a little intro here. Hi. Hey. Hey, my name is Tony Titz. I'm a world-renowned guitar instructor with many trophies and awards that you've probably never even heard of. So last week, when the news hit that the guitar legend Eddie Van Halen died, I immediately set up this very special Eddie Van Halen exclusive guitar lesson on Zoom to just ensure that like his legacy would live on after his death. So, thank you for attending, everyone who's attending here. I just see the one person so far, but
Yeah,
Hi.
it's me. Hi. I love Van Halen. Eddie Van
Yeah.
Halen's my favorite guitar player of all time.
I know, right? R.I.P. Eddie, you know, but we all know that he's up there in the sky, just, you know, shredding it with Jimmy, Stevie Ray, Kurt, greats. Janis Joplin, Jim Morrison,
Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston's,
Whitney's up there. Lindsay Lohan.
all the greats. So anyway, let's not play the blues. Am I right? You came here to learn how to do this.
That was great. You sound just like Eddie Van Halen. You sound just like Eddie.
Thank you. Well, it took years of practice, you know, and I'm just going to see if anyone else signs up for this class for a minute. I swear more people were going to said they were going to be doing this. So we'll just wait a minute.
How long have you been playing electric guitar?
Oh, yeah. My whole life, you know.
Yeah.
Now in the course description, it said that we would, you know, feed you. Did you get that box lunch in the mail?
Yeah, I got it on Wednesday.
Great. I know we just started. I'm just thinking about the lunch break is all.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I can't wait to learn how to sound like Eddie on guitar. So like whenever you want to start.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sure. Me too. Okay. Well, it's just going to be you and me, I guess.
Okay.
So now before we begin, let's do a meditation. Okay. All right.
Okay.
So close your eyes and just breathe deep. We got to get in the right mind frame. You know, like I need to learn how to talk. So I got to do this mantra. So I just want you to chant like just all the things you want in life. Okay. So let's begin.
Free samples.
Drop the charges.
Unlimited breadsticks.
Property manager dies.
Complimentary guitar lessons.
Okay, cool, great. I think we just added time for 4 in there in the mantra. So now we're mentally prepared. I've got my axe. I'm ready to shred. You know, everyone knows that Eddie Van Halen built his axe from a combination of different axes. You know, he called it Frankenstein, right? But I made this here guitar from one tree. See, my apartment overlooks my parking space, right? And my car kept getting broken into, but I could never see who was breaking into my car because the stupid tree's in the way. So I had a day off at one of my friend Tico's house. We got a chainsaw. We just sawed that thing down, and blammo, I can shred like a champion. Obviously, the property manager's all over my ass about like, oh, you chopped down that tree. You owe us like $3,000. I'm like, yeah, right. Anyway.
Did you catch the person breaking into your car?
Oh, no, not yet. No, I mean, this happened just the other day. This took me like 72 hours to make, and I've been busy making my guitar. So
that's cool.
Sounds good though, right?
It sounds really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, it's really good.
So tell me, what kind of axe are you playing today?
Well, I'm playing the hard rock guitar on GarageBand. I haven't hold on. Let me I gotta log in or just put in my passcode really.
So it's like not like a guitar. You're gonna play on your. Oh.
Yeah, I just play on this. I don't have a guitar.
All right. Well, rock on. You know, we'll make it work. You know.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, why don't you show me what you got, huh?
Well, it's really easy guitar to play, you know? So you just you just press it and then a note plays. So you just.
Yeah. No, you're okay. We can definitely work with what you got. That was pretty good. Remember this. It's all about the 3 T's. Okay. Tone and technique.
Well, what's the third T?
When I said the 3 T's. So it's actually the first T. When I say the 3 T's, that T is the first T. And then there's tone, then technique. But then
okay, but that's like 5 T's. How many?
Okay. No, you're right. You're counting the 3 T's as 3 T's and then tone. So it is. So it should be called the 5 T's. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, but there's no T in 5.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you're right. All right. You're right again. So it should be called the 4 T's. Tone, technique, the, and T.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Remember this. It's not how big your pencil is. It's how you write your name.
Can we just play the song?
Yep.
Okay, good. Thanks.
Yeah. So, okay. What kind of Van Halen song you want to shred today?
Well, I wanted to learn Hot for Teacher.
Great song. Great choice. Let me check it out here. Get the chords.
Gotta make.
Okay, don't sing it. Not so quick. Don't sing it. I don't know how much that's going to cost us. Okay, so if we want to learn this song on Zoom, I got to pay the publishing rights, and that is going to be. I have to charge you $25,000 for this class.
What? No, I can't afford that. So
no sweat. No sweat. There's plenty of Van Halen songs.
Okay. Well, can you do
Pick another?
Panama? Can you do that?
Panama, great song. Let's see there. Okay, because that one's 30,000.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Going up and
That's weird because that's like not even in America.
America, tell me about it. Don't even get me started on the Constitution. You can't even chop down a tree in your own apartment and tell that to the guy in the dollar bill.
Right. Yeah.
Well, do you want to try a Sammy Hagar song then?
Okay, yeah. How about I don't know, any Sammy Hagar? I can't think of one. What is one you like?
Here, right now. Remember that song? That's 17,000.
Okay. Is that the one where they poured clear Pepsi on those models?
No. So the music video for Right Here, Right Now, it was very important. It was very socially conscious, and it showed a montage of missing children. Back in the 90s when children used to go missing.
I remember that. Right now. Yeah. Hey.
Hold on. Yeah. All right. That's like 17 grand you're singing there. Let's get it out. Okay.
Sorry,
Unless you want to give that to me.
No. No, I'm sorry. I was just thinking about all those kids that Van Halen saved, and I got it.
All right. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. Well, let's just do here. I got a solution.
Okay.
We're going to do Mary Had a Little Lamb. Okay. It's in the public domain. It's not going to cost you anything extra. And then if you want to do some Van Halen later on, maybe, we can do a payment plan. Okay. Right.
Awesome.
All right, cool. All right. You want to count me in?
Yep. Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, stop right there. See, that is the number one mistake musicians make is counting into songs, right? It's just a complete waste of time.
Oh, I'm always looking to save time. So what should I do?
Right. Well, so instead of just sitting there like an idiot going 1, 2, 3, 4, just add up the numbers.
Okay. So 1 and 2 is 3, and 3 and 3 is 6, and 6.
Yeah, it's 10. It's 10.
Oh, okay. So then I just say 10?
Yeah, just say 10, and then I'll do the song.
Okay. And then what key is the song in?
It's in C.
Okay. I don't know what C is because I just have lines.
It's probably in the middle, right? Like middle C. You've heard of middle C, right? It's probably the one in the middle.
Okay. There's 2 strings in the middle. There's the upper middle.
However many. Okay. However many. Whatever number you like better, 1 or 2. I like 2 because I like the underdog.
Oh. Okay, so and then there is a middle. There's a middle this way. This is the middle. Okay, I'm just gonna play this note then. Okay.
That's the key you're in, and then
that's
you here. I'm the teacher. I'll play.
Okay.
So just count me in. I'll play it, and then you learn from me, right?
Okay. Okay. Are you ready? 10. Wow, that sounded like Lamb Halen.
Okay, now you try to play it on your computer.
Okay. But wait, didn't like Eddie Van Halen like have a special way that he played the guitar? Like, didn't he like tap on the strings like the guy before us was doing?
Yeah. It's called finger tickling. It's a technique. A lot of guitarists use it as like a vocal warm up. So they say the notes they're playing, and it gets them in the spirit. You know.
Okay, so like if I was gonna do like CB, right?
Say it like you're gonna play it.
Okay. CB.
Yeah. In order to play it, you got to be able to say it. Write that down. That's one of the things. Write that down.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, while you write that down, that reminds me of a time I was working out at the Guitar Center in Rockford. You know what I mean? I usually hang out there like 10 a.m. till close, and maybe I'll go out and go to Blimpie's, get a sub. But anyway, one day, this beautiful little boy comes up to me. He must have been like 4 years old, and he probably just started walking, right? He comes up to me. I'm just shredding, and he says, "You sound just like Eddie Van Halen." And then his dad looked at me and he said, "Dude, those were my kid's first words." And here's the best part. Manager behind the counter turns to all of us, points to me, says, "Dude, you're going to be the next Van Halen."
Wow, that's cool. You must have felt just like that lady that trained Helen Keller.
You know, like in a way, like I think I am the next Halen, right? Because like Eddie died and I'm still here. So I'm like next.
You're Van Helen.
Hold on. Like now that Eddie's dead, I'm actually now the current Van Halen.
Halen Keller.
Whoa, hold on. Wait, just hold on, man. Dude, I think I see some guy messing with my car. Hey, I don't know. Okay. All right. Early lunch. Have a lunch. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Practice shredding. Hey, man, what's up? Who are you? What's your name?
Okay. So I warmed up. I think I just go like, right? So it's just like.
Woo! Woo!
Tony, come back.
Oh, yeah. Got to take a bow. Thank you so much.
Woo!
Digital love, computer love, digital love, beautiful love, digital love.
Wow, Linda, great job.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I worked very hard on it.
That was very funny. What'd you say, Thomas?
Eddie would be proud.
Yeah, I think he would be proud.
I definitely think he would be proud. And
I definitely think he's checking in too, you know?
For sure.
Do you guys like Eddie Van Halen?
Yes.
I can't say I'm a huge fan of Eddie Van Halen. And it's not because I don't like his music.
Oh, what is it then?
I don't think that he was, I think he was, a rock star. And I'm not going to lie. when they were on their third lead singer, and he was like talking
Gary
about
Sharon.
like, Gary Sharon. And I was watching this interview that Eddie was giving, and he was like, yeah, he's so cool. He doesn't have lead singer syndrome, LSS. And I was like, Eddie, like, I think you're the common denominator. You know what I mean? Like, I think they're leaving because you're the asshole. Like, I don't think they're getting kicked out. I think they're leaving.
Although David Lee Roth is an asshole.
Well, I mean, you know what? Let's face it. David Lee Roth, Eddie Van Halen, toxic.
Oil and water.
Perfect.
Toxic and perfect.
Guys, you like them?
I do like Van Halen. Grew up with them. My sisters listened to them, and so I was like indirectly introduced just by it playing in their rooms. And my sister's room was the place to be.
Yeah. You know, and I think I'm more not like Eddie Van Halen because of his, you know, rock star personality than, I mean, because I do know all their hits. I know them all. I'm not gonna lie. I fucking listen to 1984 every single day on the record.
Hell yeah.
In my grandma and grandpa's house.
You had to go to your grandparents' house to listen to Van Halen?
Well, we lived with my grandparents, but also
your parents wouldn't let you, but your grandparents were cool with it.
Where did you go, Tony?
I actually wasn't into Van Halen. I hated Van Halen until I worked rock radio and I was forced to play them all the time. And I finally accepted I finally accepted the fact that, oh, this is just like party music. This is before Sammy Hagar. This is just party music and it's just fun. Like I was taking them too seriously as like rock importance. Yeah.
Mike, Genesee Williams 5 in the chat says Linda.
Tennessee Williams is here?
Genesee Williams 5.
I
think Genesee like Genesee cream ale, like we used to serve in.
Oh, so it's like an old school Quenchers fan.
Yeah. They're saying the secret to tonight's show is that Linda and Thomas both have green backgrounds. Is that it?
Let me ask you guys, Thomas and Linda, is that the answer?
No.
It's not.
Not the
Must be
answer.
something else.
Oh, I can't wait to find out.
I know.
I will really try not to say the secret during my set.
I hope you don't.
Okay, I think we're ready for the next act in Spitballin 32. We made it all the way to 32.
No.
Mike, you got a screw loose tonight, okay?
Well, Thomas, tell me who else is performing tonight?
Well, here at Spitballin number 18, we're gonna welcome up to the Spitballin virtual stage Rebecca Krasny.
Woo!
Into the beautiful, beautiful love.
I played those on that album, guys. That's the secret. I played the ch-ch-chs on that in that song. Yeah, I forgot. It's like something that you roll in your hand.
It's Latin percussion.
Called? What's that?
It's a Latin percussion product. I forget the name. LP Percussion would make those.
Yeah, I don't remember. And because I'm Latina, I had to play that. They wouldn't take anyone else.
They made you do it?
They made me do it. They were like, yes, you need to embrace your Hispanic heritage and play this. But shit, man, I don't know the name of it. I mean, I guess I'm no good.
I'll look it up.
Will you look it up and just shout it into the show at some point? I don't care when you do it. Because Kraz Spazzes, I'm making it all up right here, right now. And sometimes I get nervous, like right before the show, like during the show, but when somebody else is on, I'm like, oh my God, I didn't go grab something. And I run around my house looking for something to grab. I'm like, I don't know. There are so many things I can take, just whatever pops out at you. And this did Radical Feminism. It's a little book I carry around. And I want to start this off, I guess, by reading something that I remember that I read before. And I wish this was me, but this is not me. This is from, let's see. This is from a group of gals on WBAI FM radio in New York. And this is in 1970. And they did this radio program about men and violence. I mean, it's right up my alley. I wish this was me. Vivian, I don't travel the subway too much anymore. But when I did, every day I encountered 2 or 3 incidents, always with extremely well-dressed businessmen, and slapped them each time across the face. And it works because they really were horrified. And I think it tends to make them think twice about doing it again. I don't recommend it at 12 midnight when the train is empty and you're looking at a man who possibly might have a knife on him. But if it's a packed subway and the man looks like he can be intimidated, well, I would say slap him across the face. But I should add to that, in the subway, most of the people were outraged at my behavior. Well. I wish I was the one slapping men across their faces. I actually have. Twice in my life, once to my sister's boyfriend, who was at our house sitting on the couch. I'm sure I was about 10. And I slapped him across the face. He was doing something I didn't like. Perhaps he was petting Rachel too closely on the couch, and it made me uncomfortable, and I thought it was inappropriate because I had seen some inappropriate things, and when you're 10, you don't know what is and what isn't. But he was just a little bit too close to her. I didn't like him. He said something, and I slapped him across the face. That's a true story. You guys, I guess I was a pretty angry little girl at sometimes. I know it was because of my dad. Can you tell we're just starting to touch on this in therapy, for real therapy? This is all me, folks. Kraz Spazzes, this is all me right here, right now. And then there was another time. I had an old boyfriend back in Las Vegas. He was an alcoholic. I was tired of him. I was like, I'm going to move to Chicago. I had already met Chicago people there, understudying at the Second City. And I was like, I'm ready. I'm ready to leave this goon. And I don't know what he said. I don't remember what he said. But I remember my hand slapping him across the face. I did not like what he said to me. Perhaps I thought he was lying. I don't know anymore. This was in like 2001. Get off my back. I don't remember. I'm 43 years old right now. That means I was 20. I was in my 20s. You get it. You're still a dingling. Can I make excuses? Sure. I sure can make excuses because I'm doing a show. And I get excused out of slapping those motherfuckers across the face. I am just surprised at how much rage I can access. If any of you all need an angry woman, please call me. I'm your gal. If you need somebody across the face, to do it across the face, I'll do it. Except for one guy's name is Sal. Sal was my favorite boy. He told me, oh God, this is falling apart. I mean, sometimes I just can't get it together for a fucking song. And sometimes I can, and it's great and it's magical. I mean, what should I have done? Should I have gone through it still? Oh my God. I have been listening to a lot of music, and I've been listening to a lot of Matt Berry. You know, that motherfucker, he's one I'd slap. In character, of course, I would probably be kind of gaga at how, like, I don't know. Do I think he's cute? Not really, but kind of, because he was really funny in Toast of London. I fucking loved that show to death. Oh boy. I haven't played any music today, and because of there's a Van Halen theme running through the show tonight, I'm going to play hold on a second, people. I don't know if you can hear this.
Hot for teacher.
Can you hear it?
A little bit.
Should I turn it up?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, man. Wait a second, man. What do you think the teacher's going to look like this year?
Those guys. David Lee Roth. I would have slapped you across the face if I was your teacher. And I wouldn't have cared if I got fired. Oh, no, 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 no. I am the wrong woman to play the teacher in that video. Oh, 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 God, I'm an idiot. I would have slapped him across the face. Oh man. Okay. Well, I got a lot of anger to get out tonight, guys, and it's okay. I just, for those Kraz spazzes out there that don't know my personal relationships, I am married to a man named Charlie McCracken, and he's fantastic. And I know you're asking, well, shit, Kraz, did you slap Charlie McCracken across the face? I mean, by a show of hands, I know I can't see your hands right now, but what do you think?
No.
I'd
Anyone
say
else?
yes.
It's a
I'd
yes?
say yes.
I think no. I think no.
Okay, okay. I don't know if he's ever going to listen to this show, but I did an improv show with him here at IO. It was just me and him, and I accidentally like nicked him in the face. So like I basically like punched him in the face. There was no slapping, so technically no, I haven't slapped Charlie McCracken. But I meant to like it. I don't even want to go into explaining it. But you can imagine things can get physical on stage, or something was happened. There was a confrontation between two characters, whatever, and there was a fight, and I accidentally got him in the face. And I regret that so much, big time. It was such a shock. And I am here publicly to say to all my crab spazzes that was wrong. And that was, please do not, I know that you worship the ground I walk on, but please don't hit anybody in the face, especially if you love them, if you really love them. Like, please put that fist in your pocket. I should have performed with my fist in my pocket that night, and I didn't. And, I'm really sorry about it, and I'm sorry, Charlie, forever and ever and ever, dude. Because that, like, and then, I mean, after that, I turned into a fucking monster. I mean, I understand it can be like, I can get so big on stage and like, I believe it's an insecurity of mine that I am too much sometimes. And that's also maybe one of the reasons that I continue to improvise by myself, is that I think I'm like just too much. And so it's an insecurity, but I'm using it here and now. So pum 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 pum. How about some music? Whoa! Get this out of here! Get this out of here! Get this out of here! No. That's her. Teacher needs to see me after school. I think of all the education benefits, but the my homework was never quite like this. I want the teacher. Oh man, it's such a great song. It's such a great song. Can you see me? Yep. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Because when I can't see myself, then I'm not sure if anybody else can see me. Back to the books. Hate men? No, definitely not. We must understand them. They depend upon us to show them how to love. Oh boy. I mean, this is back in the early 70s, and gals talk about man hating, but you know there's some bitches out there who still believe this. Y'all, you bitches out there, get your heads out of your asses. If you think it's your job to show them how to love, it just means they got so many fucking problems, and it's a goddamn red flag, and you get your ass out of there right now. Swear to God, it'll fucking ruin you. Did you ever? That was Pamela Kieran, a founding member of Red Stockings, and she is now active in The Feminist, so you can see more of her articles there. How about I'm feeling not as inspired today. Maybe it was because I had a hard week. I was missing my mother. You know what sucks about that? I'll tell you what sucks about that is that or it happened the way it had to happen in that way it's perfect. But she didn't know. She didn't know she was gonna die, and that's like heartbreaking for me. That she didn't know. You know, she was spicy and you know, superstitious and accusatory and loving all at the same time. Up until she died. And you know, we didn't know. We just knew that she was in recovery from pneumonia, a UTI that had spread to her blood. So like she was fucking infected all over, and she also had arrhythmia and heart issues. So boy, oh boy, that really threw me for a fucking loop. And but I guess it's, do you not want to know when you're going to die, or do you want to get like a disease and kind of be like, all right, it could be any minute now, I'm really, really sick, all right, like doctors are telling me, yeah, it's probably time? Or would you rather it be a surprise? I mean, just a surprise to everybody else, not a surprise to her, she's dead. But would you rather it be a surprise? I don't know. But I tell you what, I got to jump to now, because it just popped out of my head as I'm thinking about my mother's death, is that Claire said her boyfriend at the time used her retinol cream to jack off with. Maybe all I can say is that maybe he didn't know how to read. And if he didn't know how to read, I don't know when you found out he couldn't read, or if you knew all along, Claire. But man, that is so unacceptable, and I hope he gets the fucking help he needs. Because he's one that I would have all my crab spazzes together now slapped
in the face.
The face.
Go, go, go.
I brought my pencil. Give me something to write on.
Ooh, stop it. Stop it. Hey, you know what? I just realized I am Harry Potter. And if Harry Potter and Eddie Van Halen had a baby. My husband told me a while ago that it was Harry Potter and Joey Ramone. And that may be true if my hair is like just more of a wave, if it's all like brushed out and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If I kind of, but no, I'm definitely Eddie Van Halen and Harry Potter's son. I mean, daughter. I mean, who the fuck cares anymore, right? It's 2020. Ugh. I'm a woman, and I identify as a woman. For all you crash spazzes questioning out there, what's she go by? What are her pronouns? It's she fucking her fucking woman, okay? I never was anything else. If you heard it was something else, they are wrong. You heard from the wrong mouth or article or text alert. It's never been anything else. I don't know how long I've been going, but like, I'm not feeling as energetic today.
Okay.
And I'd like to stop here. And this is where I end improvising, everyone. I thank you for watching. And be careful. I might slap you.
Come here.
Woo! Well, I think the Kraz Spazzes have another one for the archives. Krazzy?
Tony, did you find out what that thing is called?
Oh, yeah. It's called a cabasa.
Ah.
Like cabeza, but with an A.
Right. Not head, but cabasa.
Yeah.
Great set, Crazy.
What's that, bud?
I said great set, Crazy.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Thank you so much for the opportunity to always do this. I hope
You're
I didn't
welcome.
come off as an angry wolf, but sometimes I know it's in there. But I don't go to work like that.
Well, you're welcome for the opportunity to perform here, you know?
Yeah.
Real quick,
The
Mike,
privilege.
update from the chat.
Oh yeah, Tommy, what's going on in the chat?
So during the set, there was some rumors that by Spitballin 25, there will be official Kraz Spaz merch.
Yeah.
So
like 2025?
Spitballin 25.
So we're on Spitballin 22 right now. So by Spitballin 25.
18.
I don't know how I was thinking in years.
Kraz, don't listen to Mike. We're on Spitball 18. So in 14 weeks, rumor has it
14.
there's going to be Kraz Spaz merch.
Every two.
Wow. My gosh. Well, whoever started that rumor, please contact me.
And also 69 Darren from the open mic said, I think Mike is using a ring light, and that's what they're all talking about.
Oh, congratulations, 69.
25.
Man, Darren coming through. That's not the same Darren from the open from Quenchers, though, right? That's a different Darren, Thomas.
I don't know. He knows a lot about Quenchers, so it could be Darren, or it could be just someone who just is a big fan.
Was it because he was answering a lot of the Quenchers trivia that we were asking earlier in the show? Correctly. Yeah.
He knew Earl. He knew the bar taps that we were we were naming.
Right. He could name the 20 original taps from Quenchers.
Yeah.
Does anybody remember the bathroom at Quenchers?
I remember the bathroom.
Yeah, I changed clothes in there a lot.
Yeah, I used to throw up in there.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
You know, Rebecca, did you take my makeup off in there once?
Did I take your makeup off?
Yeah. What we did something.
Did I take a sponge to your face and take your makeup off?
I think you were rubbing my face with one of the, towels.
I hope you asked me to.
Of course I asked you to.
That's a nice memory. I used to take poops in there too, and Ray would come in and
yell at you.
Yeah, he'd say stuff to me, just say aggressive stuff to me, while I was pooping.
What? No.
Yeah, he'd be like, who's in there? Is it a moron?
Okay, got it. I would love that.
Well, Thomas, is that the end of the night? What do you think?
No, that is not the end of Spitball 18. In fact, we have one and another act, but in the post show, which we'll talk about after this next act. But I think it's time for us, Mike, to do some improv. Improv.
Nice shirt.
Yeah, all theaters are up for sale, but the Spitballin, the name Spitballin will never be up for sale.
Yeah. Right. You can buy the physical property, but we're not selling the intellectual property.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But the chat was kind of going around, and someone in the chat said they read on Reddit that Linda has the best suggestion for this evening.
I do.
Oh, wow. Reddit.
That's all right. That's all right. My suggestion is, what is my set? Oh, oil company.
That's a great suggestion.
Thank you.
Awesome. So first off, I appreciate every single one of you. I have the best employees in the world. And I want to say thank you. I don't think I say it enough that you guys rock. You guys make my job easier. Now, for those who rock and who happen to be working on the day when the factory imploded, we are very sorry that happened. We, it's so exciting. I love opening up a new factory is one of the things I love to do because it's so thrilling. Everything's new. You're kind of providing a lot of jobs for people. But yeah, there's always kind of nervousness about, if this thing will last and if this thing will keep going. And also now, sorry to laugh and sorry to add a bit of levity to it, I just have to worry that if the ground is going to open up underneath the factory and suck the factory into who knows where. I think we're all just kind of baffled about the situation on this side. And I don't want to make light of it. We lost 2,000 people. We hate it. We hate to see it. But yes, we have scientists over there, and these are smart people. These are people that, and like I was looking at these resumes, and let me tell you, I'd hold up the resume as high as my hand will go, and the paper's still touching the floor. That's how qualified these people are. And they're looking at the whole, and they're hearing testimony of the people who were outside during the event, and they can't explain it. So we want to apologize, and we're also saying we're working on it. And it's kind of I think right now we're thinking it's not our fault.
How'd your speech go, Dad?
I think good. It felt fun. It felt like heavy at some points, and also kind of felt like I had a couple people laughing at certain points. Have you ever given a speech in your college? You got to do that?
No, they don't make us do that.
Public speaking is like the number one fear of a lot of people.
Yeah, it's that and spiders.
Spiders are terrifying. They are. Well, people are scared of here. Do you want some more milk?
Thank you.
There you go. There's some more milk to give you strong bones. You want to convey the information, and you also want to make some people laugh and have fun with it. So I think I was able to do that.
Were any of the people's families there?
Yeah, I'd say so we lost, I think the final count was 2,152 people. And we had about 90 of their families there. And they seemed like, there was some circles under their eyes. You could tell people hadn't gotten sleep. There was some, people had questions. And I think they were relieved to hear that I had questions too.
Are you guys gonna give them any money?
Well, to be determined. We have some lawsuits pending, so I can't speak on it too much, but I think this one wasn't our fault. There was a high-pitched whine before the incident, and people think it's kind of tremors the aliens from Tremors, aliens from space, or just a sort of global warming. And I think this has kind of been we've been kind of looking for green initiatives, and I think we can kind of spin this into a green initiative.
I just like, who's gonna
Hey! Enough about my boring old job. My son's home from spring break from college, and I think I'm talking to a newly initiated Delta Chi.
Dad, they weren't supposed to let me in.
Well, your old dad had to do some phone calls, and I think I'm talking to a newly initiated Delta Chi.
I'm embarrassed because I chickened out of the initiation.
You did. You weren't able to hold the sword for 12 hours. I heard about that. I got a phone call.
All the guys were peeing on me.
Well, that's part of it. You got to show that you're strong and that you're a knight. All
the seniors were peeing on me, and their penises look different than mine.
Well, people's penises are different, look different from each other. But you were able to kind of you passed the written test, and sometimes that's more important than being able to hold the sword for 12 hours.
Well, I'm excited to be a part of the Deltas.
Well,
Delta Chi.
Yeah, you're gonna know these guys. You're gonna love these guys for the rest of your life. Once you're a Delta Chi, you're always a Delta Chi, and life's just a little bit easier for you.
Are you gonna give money to the families of the people who fell into the hole?
I hope not. I really hope not. We didn't mean for this to happen. I don't think we should have to pay for it.
But the company has so much extra money.
This is boring. When's your first swap? You got a nice swap with one of the sororities? A fun themed swap? What are the themes now? Matrix?
Yeah, we have a Matrix swap.
That's fun.
That's where we trade with the sorority. We trade one of the people in the sorority for someone in the.
You have a party that's joint. So the Delta Chi's and one of the other sororities on campus have a party that's just each other, and maybe the rushies or the freshmen, they kind of do something with each other. They kind of maybe do a dance or sing a chant at each other. And
I thought it was like an exchange program.
I mean, maybe if you go home with somebody.
Oh, I'm not going to be doing that.
Why not? Come on.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
Why not?
Well, I'm afraid of.
I'm sure there'll be a pretty girl there you want to take home and see if you guys like each other.
Oh, I don't know if I want to do all that.
Oh, come! I mean, yeah, you can just feel it out. You just got to see if you like somebody.
Do you do that?
You like somebody? I can tell you. Jared, you got a crush on somebody? You got a girlfriend already? Been in school for a month and a half?
There's somebody, it's one of my teachers, and she's really old. She's retiring.
Like as old as your father old,
She's older than you, and she's older than Mom.
Well, Mom's 10 years older than I am.
Maybe they'll let me do a swap with her. She said she's retiring soon. The school's pressuring her to retire.
I don't think you can do swaps with professors. Maybe just wait till you do a swap, and maybe you'll find someone your own age that you.
Dad, are you going to help the families where the workers died get money just so they can live for a little while?
Maybe we can do something like that. That kind of seems more optimistic, but
Do you think that at least they'll get paid out for if they had retirement or a pension? Will they get paid out for that value?
Well, if the land people and like the scientists say that it was, not our fault, I think they've broken their contract. So I think we are okay getting out of that in a sensible, fine way.
Yeah, because what I was hearing on the news was that you guys said that the workers, when they fell in the hole, that they broke their contract. So the families had to pay for the machines that the workers were working on.
Well, that's true because we don't know what happened. We don't know if they didn't push the machines down and you know,
But
they
probably, it's because you made that agreement and you said that you'd have 10 years of profits and then there would be 10 years of famine. Remember?
Yes.
When I was little, I remember you talking to the person in the mirror and you said that there would be 10 years of profits and 10 years of famine.
Yes. And this is year 11 of that contract.
So we know why. We know
we
why
don't.
the factory
We don't.
went to the hole.
Jared, we don't. Okay. We don't know. I don't know if I haven't talked to the mirror in 11 years. I don't know if that contract is still going. We just don't know. I read a comic book once where an evil mastermind would shrink things and then he'd suck them underground. Like he would steal the Eiffel Tower, Leaning Tower of Pisa. How do I know these workers didn't somehow steal the factory?
Dad, you're lying to yourself because you know where it went and everybody could hear the voice that was coming out of the hole. Everybody could hear the voice.
There was a voice, but we just didn't.
I think you should pay the families. I think it'll make you feel better. Dad, don't. Dad, don't. Dad, don't. Dad, you don't. Dad, I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help you, Dad. Dad. Dad, I'm trying to help you.
I'm a master of contracts. Nobody turns the table on me. I want you to remember that.
I remember what the man in the mirror said. He said that you could break the contract by giving him your family.
He did say that, but I'm not doing that because I love you so damn much.
Daddy, I'm gonna go to the mirror.
No. You need to focus on school. You're on break right now and have fun.
Daddy, I'm going into the mirror.
No. Hey. Don't go towards that mirror. Don't do it.
Daddy, I'm going into the mirror.
Don't do it. Jared, don't do it. Don't do it, Jared. Jared, don't do it. So you see before you the 5 items. A book of 1,000-year-old secrets. The lock of a virgin's hair. The stones, the kidney stones from 3 salty puppies. And 3 pints of my blood. This is an offering to you, mirror. I would like to start up a new conversation on the stuff that we talk about, mainly the contract and what's going on. Is it happening? Speak to me. I'd like to renegotiate. I didn't give Jared over. He went. Jared, is that you?
Your son is with me. Your son is with me.
Is that Thrasnak?
Well, I'm flattered that you remember my name.
Thrasnak, we need to talk about our situation. Is that Jared? Show me Jared.
Oh, Dad! Dad!
I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Thrasnak, talk to me.
Well, let's make a deal. Let's make a deal.
Look, so if my son was correct, I was just at the beginning of my 10 years of famine. If you give me 10 more years of fortune, I will do 30 more years of famine after that. Hey, give me 10 more years of fortune and my son back. I will do 30 more years of famine after that.
Well, that sounds like a good deal.
Yeah. You're kind of coming out. I'm pissed about the deal because you're frankly, I'm not getting anything out of it. You're doing better than you were.
Well, that sounds like a good deal. All right.
Okay.
Well, let's do that deal. Let's do that deal. Just come over here and shake my hand.
Okay. So I'm coming over 10 more years starting tomorrow of fortune.
Yes, just come over here and shake my hand.
And then after that, and also my son's coming back.
Oh, yes, everything you want. You can have it all.
And then after that, we can do 30 years of famine. I'm pissed about the deal.
Yes, oh, I know you're giving me such a good deal. Just come over here. Just come over here and shake my hand.
Okay. Ow, hey! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where am I?
Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad.
What's going on?
Well, we're just, we're in mirror world,
I'm scared.
It's okay, Pop. They took me to this big pool. It's like a swimming pool, except that it's full of really hot water.
Like a jacuzzi?
Yeah, but it's way hotter than that.
Does it feel good like a jacuzzi?
No. Look at my skin, Dad.
It's full of boils.
Yeah. This is what you bought for us.
But I renegotiated. I shook his hand. We have 10 more years of fortune, and then then we have 30 years of famine. I negotiated.
Look at Mom.
Oh no. She's half frog. Your mom's half frog.
I know.
Oh no, I hate this. I hate this. I'm so sorry, son.
This is what you did, Daddy.
I tried to skip a step or two.
This is what you did, Daddy.
I ended up hurting the only couple people I loved in the world.
This is what you did, Daddy.
I'm sorry you're covered in boils and blisters, and your mother's half frog.
I still love you.
I love you too. We'll get through this.
That's okay. It seems like they're coming there. I can hear their footsteps outside the door.
Is that sound? It sounds like owls screeching.
Yeah, that's them. That's when they come to take you away to torture you.
Oh. I hope they take me. I'll volunteer. I'll go.
No, they said they're only going to be torturing me and Mom.
No.
All right, I'll see you when I get back. I love you.
No. Stay strong. I'll take your place soon. Be kind to him. Be kind to my son. Be kind. What have I done? I am fortune's fool. I tried to take 2 steps instead of 10, and I have reached my goal. But at what cost? Yes, I married the woman of my dreams, Cindy Crawford. And yes, I have a son who may be slightly cowardly, but is beautiful and smart. But I warn ye, if you let greed be the wind that blows in your sails and navigates your ship, you too will find yourself in the mirror world.
Woo! Spitball, Tommy, that was a blast.
That was fun.
Yay.
Good playing with
That's
you, man.
great.
Well, this I think is the end of, or almost the end of Spitballin 18.
Woo! You got it.
You got
Spitballing, I think
Spitballin 18.
for a while, Spitballing, if we can talk over here, I thought something was up with Mike. Yeah, but okay, let's go check back in with him because I think he's got some important stuff to say. But I thought something was up with Mike for
Something
a
was
little.
weird.
Okay, let's go back over here.
Right. Okay.
And we had such a great show for everybody. Oh my God, we had so many great acts. We had Claire, we had Eric, we had Linda, we had Kraz, and we had me and Thomas. Oh my gosh, what a night! So much fun.
So good.
So fun.
So fun.
All right.
The best. Thank you for acknowledging it was just me.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like every week.
Right.
Exactly. Now, did we ever find out who had the secret special issue with them this week? Who was special?
We found out.
Yeah.
We did. 69 Darren from the open mic. What was able to guess?
I was there for that.
Oh, dude.
All right. Well, let me go grab Meggie and see if we'll have a song or two. But I just want to say thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Tonight.
Love you guys.
Thank you.
I'm gonna take a screenshot. Everybody smile.
Hey.
Okay.
Thomas, I loved the fable.
Thank you.
Me too.
I hope everyone learned a lesson.
I learned a lesson.
Yeah,
You know?
Oil company. Hey.
Yeah.
And I feel like it, it punished the people that I'd like to see punished, you know?
Mm-hmm. Me too. Me too.
Yeah.
You
Little
guys, can we take one more screenshot? Eric, can you come back?
You know, Kraz, when I want to get screenshots, I just rewatch the show and pause it.
Oh, duh. But you guys aren't.
But then that would
Well, we can do a pose.
But
We
what
You can do a pose.
Yeah.
Kraz, give each of us something to think about for the picture.
Oh, okay.
That's great.
Think of Claire's old boyfriend jerking off with retinol.
Okay.
That's easy. That's easy.
Okay, great.
That was good.
That was good. That's
Well-
going to be a really hot moment.
This was October 12th, our show for tonight. There will be another show October 26th will be our next show. So close to Halloween.
So close.
Dangerously
God.
close to Halloween.
Yeah.
And also close to
Dangerously.
this election we got coming up. Holy camole. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
this one before the election.
I know.
Oh my
Might
God,
be our
special
last- our
spitballing.
last-
Yeah, we'll have to have
might
a
be our
special
last
spitball.
one.
Only election material.
Ooh, I love it.
No.
That's great.
All right, well, I'll go get Maggie and I'll be right back.
Okay, great. It's great seeing you, Mike.
Bye.
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 You know what? I'm gonna go inside because it's too fucking hot in the garage. So somebody's gotta let me back in when I come back.
Okay. I don't think that's going to be a problem.
Okay.
I'm going to just stay here. We're still live. So I'm just going to like say hi to the audience out there. I should log into YouTube right now and see what's doing in the chat. You know what I mean?
You should, Linda. You should.
I should. It's not going to be that long. I'm going to do it on my phone. I don't know how to read the phone from my chat, but we'll find out. I don't know how to read the chat from my phone. That's what I mean. Oh, look at that.
Oh, right.
Tiny tomatoes.
Yeah, just little ones.
You know, those tiny tomatoes remind me of a video I made called Organic Salad Farms.
Oh, yeah. That was one of my favorite videos.
It's about this girl named Salad Linda. She makes a salad every day. And nobody cares. You know what I mean? Nobody cares that she makes a salad, even though her name is Salad Linda.
Yeah, it's the cruelty of, it's like very Dostoevsky.
Right, exactly. That's what I was thinking too. Yeah, so anyway, one day she finds out she's got a pregnant cow on her farm. Oh, hi, Mike.
Hello. Mike fell asleep with Nina, so there won't be
There's
any
no dance
songs.
party?
But so I'll end the stream here and then I'll just hang out.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I was almost ready to get onto the stream and see what was happening in the chat. I gave up.
Okay, cool.
Is that it?
Yes, I was just watching it so that it would be